We last left off in the People's Voice, where the group has finally reached an island, and with a collaborative effort of the group consisting of Steven, Vedic, and Nox, they have agreed to take Needler Nesium's food cart up the mountain to Snow Point Valley.
Hey, Moria? Oh, I was gonna say, okay.
No, I'm still here. It's just people in my house keep opening my bedroom door, which I'm trying to close.
That's fine. That's fine. Yeah. So, as they're about to head up, Needler Nesium kind of looks at Vedic and says, "Alright, so are we? I think we're set. We're ready to go. We just need. So who's gonna pull the cart, and who's gonna push it?"
I actually have a question, Matt.
Yeah.
Where am I in this section?
You're in the ship.
They're on the ship.
Okay, that's good to know beforehand.
You're pretty much sleeping, but we'll get to you later.
Okay.
So, who's gonna push the cart and who's gonna pull the cart?
Hey, Steven.
Yeah.
You want to train those arms, right?
You just nod.
Why don't you push the cart? I'll pull, and I look at Nox, and he's sleeping in the cart, right?
Yeah. Well, she's sleeping on top of the cart. Like, the cart, the way it's made is it can be makeshifted into like a bed somehow.
And I guess he's sleeping again. Do I need to wake him up?
I mean,
Needler Nesium says, he should be fine. I mean, the cart is relatively heated because, you know, I made food.
but he's just adding more weight though.
Oh yeah, true. Hey kid, as Needler Nesium taps his head. Hey kid, wake up. No response. Goes to Steven. Hey, I think the kid's sleeping.
Hey, Vedic. Steven just turned to Vedic. Can you chuck Nox off the wagon?
Well, I can't just chuck him off. What are we gonna
Fine,
do?
lay him on the ground.
Oh, you're just gonna leave him here?
I mean, it's his fault for sleeping.
Just carry him.
Well, I'll punch him in the fucking face if you want me to.
Okay.
Oh no! Oh no!
Steven then proceeds to punch Nox in his face.
Oh no! Steven, make a roll.
Oh, come on!
Roll for
Wait,
hit.
it's with my
Roll
punch.
for hit.
Nox,
for
I
hit.
apologize for
hit.
your inconvenience of coming to
Can I
this.
specify? It is not a hard hit. It's not like a full
I
punch hit.
still roll for hit. So
Roll for hit.
I'll put fisticuffs. Let me give you.
What?
That was perfect.
Second, I forgot to add, like...
What did I come back?
Oh, are you putting it in right now?
Mm-hmm.
I'm so sorry, Nox, but
Sweet.
Roll for. Give me a sec.
It's still gotta be Dex.
this is what happens.
No.
No. Because of how Pugilist works, yeah. Damn it.
It has to be strength.
Also, if you don't know, Morona, I have a mixture Pugilist and Monk at the exact same time. If you're wondering how it works, it doesn't.
Okay. So roll for hit. You punch Nox in the face. However, because you're very weak with your arms, you punch him, and it's just like a noodle slap rather than a punch. and
Did you wake him up?
as you punch him, your arms becomes basically noodly.
Nice hit.
I try moving the arm that just turned into a fucking noodle.
No, it's like it has you feel no connection. It's
Yeah,
just
I
pretty
know.
much limp.
I tried. That's what I said. I tried moving it.
Yeah, you can't move it.
Vedic,
Yeah.
I'm scared. My arm is
To hold
working.
you.
Wait, I try and move my other arm to see if it works.
Oh, it works.
With my other arm, I punch the other arm to see if I can feel pain in it.
Roll for hit.
2 noodles in one day.
Just roll for him.
Oh my god.
Wow.
What are the chances?
Your arms become noodly again. Your other arms this time around.
Hey!
Yes.
My arms! They're noodles!
I don't know what to do. Those are new. I don't know how new arms fucking work.
Well,
Needler,
someone's gotta help me!
Needler Nesium looks and he says, "Dude, did you just hit this kid and then you just kind of grew weak?"
I don't fucking know.
I mean, your arm seems to lost any form of a connection that it had.
Okay, now you just seem like you're being a dick. You gonna help me or what?
I mean, you guys agreed to help me push this thing, so you
Well,
know.
I'm not gonna help you unless if you help me, so fucking fix my arms.
I will. And I just start
Fennec?
lifting the cart.
Okay.
Fennec, don't you fucking do it.
And Needler Nesium looks into the cart once more. Hey kid, can you wake up?
Nox.
Hey kid.
Q and Nox.
Hey Nox, can you? Hey kid, can you wake
Am
up?
I up? Am I up?
I mean, you can choose to.
He stays asleep.
He's like, okay, well I don't need this extra dead weight. So as Needler Nesium throws him out the cart into the snow.
Yes!
Wait, let's see. Do I have anything that can make it?
Needler Nesium grabs Nox and throws him out the cart. And yeah, Nox.
Hey, remember those fire explosive bolts that what was it? Telke gave me
Mhm.
that I still have?
Mhm.
I fired one of the fire explosive bolts right next to his fucking ear.
Who?
Right next to Nox's ear.
Oh. Yeah, Nox, make a con save. Yeah,
Oh.
it blares into your ear like really hard as you're in the snow. Your
Oh,
ears
great,
are
you're up.
ringing.
Oh my god, what happened?
We needed to get you up, so I improvised.
I think you could have saved that for something else.
I could have, but I needed to
Nox
get you
just
up.
sees Steven fucking noodle arm. Both of them looking like goddamn ramen.
No,
And
it's
he just
like it's not literal noodles.
Is it like a
but-
spaghetti?
It's not literal noodles, but like
I know what you mean. It's
Yeah, yeah.
metaphorical.
yeah, yeah,
Metaphorical
spaghetti,
noodle arm.
spaghetti. Yeah.
Okay.
Spaghetti arms.
Can't you at least give me like a low mix?
Steven, what happened to you?
I don't know.
Oh, he tried punching you and he hurt himself.
Shut up.
Ah. Well. Alright.
I hate everything.
As he says, so are y'all fellas gonna help me push the cart or no?
It's yeah, we can push it. Okay. You see me like suddenly just
Yeah.
switch. Judging how far is the distance from the town to where we are on the cart?
You don't see the town. It's like at a summit of a of the mountain that you guys have to go up.
Okay, from the summit of the mountain to the cart.
Moment.
What's the time right now?
The time is currently noonish. So it's like, or no, not noon. It's like around 7:00, 6ish.
Ah, all right. So about what time is it typically? About what time is? What's the wildlife around?
It's you don't see, everything's subtle. You don't see, it's not an active wildlife because it's a very wintry setting. You see the occasional, the predator and prey action going on, and then you also see some birds flying, but for the most part, it's generally a coniferous forested area that's heavily covered in snow.
Typically during the day we can travel on foot. How are these wheels made? Are they spoked so that they can grip the snow?
No, it's wooden.
If there's a way that you can spoke the wheel so it can grip the
Hmm.
snow better, so that it doesn't roll down, it'd be good. You usually head up by the day, and then during the night you'd probably want to camp out to make sure none of us die of hypothermia.
Let's see. Well, I don't have anything. You know, it'd be really nice if somebody had something to put the wheels. But no, I don't really have any tools actually to do that. Sorry, man.
I have a screwdriver. That's it.
Nox, do you have any way to improvise something like that?
I have a screwdriver.
You probably have more than that. In your character sheet.
Alright, as that Nox, as he just flings everything just out of his bag.
Mhm.
Like,
We're not helping you pick that up.
alright, I got a
I'm definitely not
screwdriver,
gonna
some
help you pick it up.
pliers, backpack. Oh wait, no, a crowbar, a hammer. Like, he's just throwing these tools out as he says what he has.
Mhm. As it's being flung
Uh,
into the cart.
I also have some small wrenches, 2 daggers. Oh, some bits of metal. That
Dude,
might help.
We need ridges on the wheels to make it stable. So maybe like a chain or something like that.
If you could find a way to nail in, I forgot what those are called. You know those things with spikes, the small things with spikes on them.
The pythons.
Pines are more used for climbing.
I mean, as long as they work.
I mean, usually maybe I heard some people also use tape, or something with grit, with a gritty surface.
That's true. You could also technically edge ridges by the wheels, though I don't know how well that would hold up.
Well, I have nothing like that. Unless rope somehow
If any of
works.
you guys are good with woodworking, you can
Oh
kind of-
my god, I wonder who's good at woodworking. Cough, cough. That has to involve tree-based manipulation skills of some sorts.
Yeah, I wonder who.
Yeah,
Yeah, I wonder who.
as Magnesium says
So
this,
move on.
as Magnesium says this into the screen, or Needlergnesium says this in the screen. He looks at Vedek and he says, "Well, I don't have much to help you here. Sorry, man."
saying that I might be good. I'm not. Like,
Oh. Oh yeah.
He's talking about me. I have like a wood carving proficiency of 9.
yeah, but you aren't saying anything. You're kind
I
of
know.
an idiot most of the time, so who cares?
Shut up.
As Needlergnesium says this, it's like, man, if only somebody was good with woodworking tools.
Who's good with woodworking tools? Says in the fucking
Steven
door
hears
voice.
this, but he doesn't really give a shit as his arms fucking suck right now.
As Needlergnesium says, well, I guess we'll just have to use brute force.
All right. I kind of brute force the.
Who's pushing
And
the
I
cart and
start to
who's
carry.
pulling the cart?
How
pulling
much
the-
brute force
pulling
are
the
you
cart.
exactly asking for?
Do not break the cart.
It's snow. It'll just slip through or slide through.
That's not, kid. That's not how weather works, and that's not how the environment works.
I can make an icy road and push it over. We can do that, right?
I mean, we're going up a slope. Won't that just slide the cart down?
Not unless we use enough force.
Won't that damage the cart as well?
You see steam coming out of Nox's head.
I mean, if you think it works, we could try that. Do you believe in yourself? because if you recommended this, it must mean you believe in yourself.
Let's just go. He feels too pressured now.
Peer pressure. Peer pressure.
As Nox pushes the cart, I want both of you to make a strength check, please.
Regular strength check?
Mhm.
Alright.
Oh,
See what I got again.
Damn, a 17. If only y'all had a special feat.
Human
that-
determination.
Oh.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm not an idiot. I'm not.
Yeah.
He's not Steven. Come on, guys.
Yeah.
As you guys are pushing the cart, you guys are moving it very slowly, inch by inch. As the situation continues, we're gonna sort of cut back to Rita. Rita, make a con check or con save.
Wait, is she taking a shit like I was?
No.
I was AFK for a long time.
No,
Why? Because girls can't take shits, huh?
no, you fucker, no, you
Oh my
fucker.
god!
Is that what you're
Her
trying to
character
say?
is sleeping, you dumbo. Anyways,
She could be doing both at the same time.
Wait, did you say con save or con check?
con save.
Oh shit.
If you
Okay.
get a 1, you shit the bed.
There you go.
Wow.
That's good.
You feel mildly tired after you slept in your bed. But
For literal fucking days.
Oh, jeez, what did I eat?
He's not wrong, actually.
as you feel,
How long did she sleep for?
as make a wisdom save.
Okay.
Magnesium? How long did she sleep for?
You feel a very, very strong itching sensation, but you just make, and it's around your arm area. Well, more so your shoulders. However, you're able to withstand the pressure of itching it. But you don't. And this is something that and I don't know. You can just decide what you think about this.
Is there like any way I can check it? Like, is there a mirror in the
Yeah.
room that I'm sleeping in?
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna check this. I'm gonna check my shoulder. Which shoulder is it? Right or left?
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna check out my right shoulder to see if there's like anything there that's causing this itching sensation.
Okay. You look at the mirror. Make an investigation with advantage.
Okay.
Okay, cool. You see a relatively discreet mark on your shoulder.
Huh.
It appears to be a bite.
Well, that wasn't there when I went to sleep.
Silence. Silence.
I wonder where everyone went. And then I'm going to leave my room and check out like the rest of the ship to see where everyone went.
You smell food.
Something smells good. And then you guys just a stomach gurgle.
Yeah.
Just stomach gurgle comes.
So you go into the kitchen. You see hot potato soup. Like it's piping hot. But the heat is turned off and it's a bit it's simmering a bit. And you see like a basket of bread on the table with a note.
I'm gonna wander over to the pot where the potato soup is, and grab a bowl and just kind of like fill my bowl with the soup, and then on my way to the tables or to where the note is, I'm gonna grab a couple of bread.
Okay.
And then I'm going to read the note. What does it say?
So it's from Lumen, and pretty much okay.
Holy sh!
So so basically you see the note and it reads don't have time to explain. I really have to get going. It was nice to talk. It was nice to be with this group, but I have urgent urgent situations to
Urgent?
attend to. And so basically you also read, if you need any more information, talk to my boss. And,
Talk to your local.
and that's all he ever wrote.
Never really liked that cat, anyways. So she puts
Wow,
down
you're-
the note, and then she sits down at the table and just starts eating her.
Yeah, you eat the soup, and it's super delicious. Like you eat it, and you know it's.
You
the-
eat it and you're like, fuck,
It's
I
like
miss him already.
so good. It's so good that I take like I don't just get seconds. I get like fucking thirds and fourths.
Yeah,
fifths.
pretty much.
I
finish-
eat so
you-
much,
you
my
fi-
stomach is just like a
Yeah.
fucking. It looks like I'm 5 months pregnant.
You
Jesus.
finish the entire pot of
Yes.
soup. Like it's you know those industrial pots that people like hand out in the soup kitchens where it's fucking massive.
Yeah, it's just massive.
Yeah, and you eat the entire
I just
thing.
eat the entire thing.
However, you don't feel energized. You still feel mildly tired, and you feel like your energy is just drained for some reason, and your itching sensation gets worse and worse and worse.
Now the only question is, where in the world did I get this fight from, and what gave it to me? At this point, Rita realizes that none of her shipmates are
Yeah.
on the ship anymore, and so she's gonna perk up and be like, where did everyone go? And then she's gonna start wandering around the ship to kind of find everyone or find out where they all went. So she's gonna go outside first
She goes
to like
outs-
the ship.
She goes outside. You're wandering. However, it's completely empty, and within the sky you see the snow slightly falling a bit. However, you feel, as you're just looking around, you feel your head like a slight ache coming from the very back of your head. It's just mildly annoying. It's not painful. It's just very annoying.
Ugh, what is this? I need to find an antidote for this. I think it might be infected. Is there a medicine cabinet or a place where there is medicine on the ship?
There, you look around, and you actually go to the kitchen. You don't see. Well, you go to the kitchen, and then you go through the kitchen. You're going through the rooms. However, you do see a empty white room where it supposedly would be where the doctor would reside, where a doctor would reside, but nothing there. However, in terms of the equipment, it's just basic first aid kits.
None of this is gonna work. I wonder if everyone went off to the place that we're at. Where are we?
It's
You've
called
kind of been asleep the entire time.
it's called Mandarin Island.
Mandarin Island?
Yeah,
Or Mandarin, sorry.
yeah,
Mandarin.
or Mandarin, whatever. Some people call it both. That's the thing.
Alright.
The name is
So
heavily
then-
heavily disputed by the locals. I will say that.
So Rita acts really quick before the headache gets worse. She heads off off onto the shore, so onto the island.
It's a very snowy area, by the way.
Does she see like any clue of where like her shipmates might have gone?
There is. You see, make an investigation.
Okay.
Oh fuck.
Rip.
You see a pathway, and you believe, and it's the only pathway that you see, and you kind of get the general idea that that's where they could have gone.
Okay. She sees. So I see the pathway, and I'm just gonna head down the pathway, in hopes that I can at least come across like a village or something,
Yeah.
or come across my shipmates. So yeah, I'm just gonna head down there.
You walk, as it doesn't, as it leads you to a clearing, a very open field that's covered in snow, and you're just walking. As you're walking, the snow, the way it piles up, gets bigger, and it gets massive, and it gets to the point where it's above your head level, and actually, it gets to the point where you're pretty much, the snow is 8 foot tall, and so you're pretty much trekking through, the snow with I guess, I don't know, what would you be using to go through the snow?
Honestly, I don't even know. I could see.
So I'll tell you what some resources you have available. Your weapons, your magic, and your
I can
and your stone. So
yeah, my magical powers. Well, I was thinking that like I can just kind of get through with the covering of my rapier
Okay.
or my blaze fury. So kind of like just keeping it in there, but just kind of like dig myself.
oh,
my
so
way
you're digging with the rapier. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Make a Constitution check.
Constitution check.
You feel slightly drowsy. However, make a history check. Make an intelligence check.
Wait, a history or an intelligence?
Oh, history. My bad. You remember an old saying. If you sleep, like you remember an old saying where pretty much if you sleep in the cold, you'll most likely see see the gates of heaven.
I start digging faster.
Yep.
Do I have to roll something for how fast I'm digging?
Yeah, sleight of hand actually.
Oh jeez. Okay.
Oh wow. You're like digging. You're digging fast. That was a literal wake up call, and you're just digging as fast as you can. You're digging and digging and digging and digging and digging. However, you finally reach an area where you kind of elevate above, and the snow, the amount that it was piling, sort of relaxes to more. Instead of 8 feet, it's now 3 feet. However, you still feel cold because you're constantly surrounded by frozen water, pretty much. Please make a con check.
Con check, okay.
You start feeling colder and colder. Put 1 point of exhaustion. Give yourself 1 point of exhaustion.
Okay.
Do you know how to do that?
Oh, yep, I see them. There you go.
Alright, cool. You're walking. You see now at this point a forest, a heavily wooded forest of coniferous trees. And as you're walking, the snow is slightly grazing. However, the wind is slowly picking up. You feel colder. You feel tired. The itching sensation you don't even feel it at this point because your body's just completely your body feels slightly numb. The cold is making you helping you ignore the itching. However, your legs are still holding together, but your state of mind is slowly deteriorating as you're just walking continuously. You see, give me a sec. You see a campfire. Within the distance, you see smoke.
I gotta get to that fire.
You walk. Yep.
Yeah, I just instead of walking, I actually just stagger towards.
Yeah.
I'm-
It's very far. You get through 30 feet of snow. However, you're slowly the sensation of just drowsiness is getting worse and worse. Please make another con check.
Okay. Oh. Oh no.
You take. Alright. Oh boy, I can finally roll my dice. Oh boy, oh boy.
Oh boy, I can't wait to kill a character off.
Oh boy. Alright, dealing 11 cold damage.
Great. All right.
And another point of exhaustion. You walk. You continuously walk.
Can I like?
What's up?
I'm going to yell out, "Help! Anyone is there?
Con
Hello?"
Con check for energy.
Okay.
Yep. Okay, you are relatively vocal enough. However, you barely hear. However, your hearing is slowly like you kind of start hallucinating at this point. And, the person at the campfire, aka you, Frenchie, you're just chilling, and you know within the forested area, you hear, you know, where you're at, you're kind of next to a cave. You hear somebody's voice coming from a general direction within the with like way out in front of you, like, so we're, I guess, from the east, from the west. You hear a voice.
Do I hear what it's saying?
You just hear the word help.
She moves towards where the voice was coming from.
Okay. Rita, as you're just walking and you're trekking through, please make another con save or con check. You're shivering and shivering. However, you take another point of exhaustion.
Okay.
So yeah, at this point you're at 3 exhaustion.
Yeah.
Yep.
I see that.
They'll probably just.
You're walking.
I'm gonna try again to yelling out.
Con,
So here's
please.
a.
Yep.
Yeah. Here you go.
Oh fuck.
Help me! Help!
You don't. The voice isn't heard because the snow is a good insulator of sound, and at this point you pretty much at this point you feel like you've used up a lot of energy, and you're slowly trekking through. We're gonna cut to Frenchie. Your character, you're walking, and please make a. Are you gonna try to find this person just out of curiosity?
Yeah, I'm gonna look in the general area.
Perception check, please.
Okay.
Oh, you don't see like any footprints or foot tracks or anything. However, you can kind of guess where the general like sound is. You're walking through, and as you're walking through, Rita, please, please make a con. This is just for energy, so like how much you can go on. Okay, cool. You're going very very slowly. However, you don't get the general you don't get a general response back, and you're walking in the same direction of that smoke. You're at this point.
How
You're like,
far away?
at this
is
point,
it?
you're 30 feet away from that smoke.
Oh, okay, okay.
But
But since I'm walking so slow that it's just taking me a long
yeah,
time to get there.
please,
Yeah.
please make a con save.
Yeah.
Now, please make a wisdom save. Okay, cool. So just know their advantage, their disadvantage.
Yeah.
You are slowly approaching that general vicinity, but you feel very tired, and you just collapse, and you're now at this point, your eyes are closed, you're sleeping. Please make a death save. Just one roll. One roll. Okay. Alright, so okay, Frenchie, your character, you're walking, and you actually notice a pathway that was being dug out by somebody. However, you are walking and you see where it ends off to, but you see a person that is currently sleeping. And from your background of like from your knowledge from just medicine and like the human body and stuff, they're not supposed to be sleeping in a very cold environment like it is right now. As the wind picks up more and more, the snow is falling. Snow is falling heavier. What do you do?
I go over to the body and I nudge it with my foot real quick to see if it's like still alive.
You see shaking.
I immediately reach down and try and loop her arm around my shoulder and start moving her towards the fire.
Okay. You are trekking through. You manage to get to your campsite, or like the area where you started a fire. It's in front of a cave entrance. You place this random individual that you came across, this random lady, and you plop her down. Rita, describe what you look like right now in your current state.
Rita right now looks so pale. Her skin and her face looks pretty much almost like blue. Like it's like a light blue. It looks like she's basically about to turn into a popsicle. And she has like icicles coming out from like her eyelashes, and like her nostrils. And then her hair has like been covered with frost from like the snow, so it's like it went from its vibrant purple to like now a kind of like lighter purple-ish kind of with snows in her hair. And then her cloak, she has her cloak but it's covered in snow. She feels really really cold, and she's like just shivering, like non-stop shivering. She's on the brink of death. She's on the brink of death. That's pretty much it.
As you see this person, what do you do?
Me?
Mhm.
I take like the shawl I have over my shoulders to keep me warm, and I kind of just loop it around her, and I just pat her back, and I cast Healing Word on her.
Okay.
Like just trying to keep her going.
Rita reaches out like her hand to this random stranger's hand as well, kind of just like to rest it there, and she's going to say, I thank you for helping me, but there's something wrong with me. And then before she like loses consciousness again, fall asleep.
mean, at the point she's passing out, my character kind of panics. She immediately tries to see what's wrong with her besides hypothermia.
Make a medicine check. Okay, cool. So on top of hypothermia, yeah, it's like in the earlier stages of hypothermia, but she also has another form of illness.
Stage 4 pancreatic cancer.
Shut the fuck up. This is not she is not the host of Jeopardy, okay? She is not
You just
Rita
assume her identity, Magnesium?
Rita is not the host of Jeopardy,
What
okay?
if she... Rita, are you the host of Jeopardy?
I could be.
Exactly, Magnesium.
Fuck you.
Oh my god, that was great timing.
God fucking damn it. God damn it. Okay, so basically, you look at at the general. You look at her, and you see a bite on her shoulder.
Do I recognize the bite?
Yeah, you would need to examine more. So make make like a medicine check, and like I guess like describe how you're examining.
Make like a medicine check and leave.
I kind of just poke around and just look to see if I've seen any similar bites.
Okay, cool. So it's from a bug, but pretty much
Damn, would have never known.
Do I recognize what kind of bug?
yes, it is actually called the well, actually the specific bug that it is, it's a rarer species of bugs known as the Lucian Poseitis, and pretty much what it does is it creates this nasty illness called Johnny's inflation, and pretty much that's literally what it's called. And pretty much what it does is it's an inflammatory illness as well. So what happens is when the bug initially bites her, she ends up swelling up, and if not treated, she'll swell up to the point where her muscles and her flesh will literally explode. It's very dangerous.
My character knows all this now?
Yep. Oh, I mean, your character's been knowing this, but yeah.
Alright. The moment she realizes what's wrong with her, she's kind of like, alright, up you go, we need to, like, get back to town now, and just try and, like, I guess, shoulder some of the weight and, like, try and help her walk, but I'm guessing she's mostly driving her at this point.
Yeah. However, are you going to treat her for hypothermia currently?
I mean, the best I could do at this point in time is wrap a shawl around her and try and get her to town.
Okay.
Right?
Alright, cool. That works. Okay, so you
Do I have to roll another death save?
you're nearing fire, and because you regained some warmth, however you don't lose the point of exhaustion, you still keep it. You're fine. You're being carried, so you're okay. Don't worry.
Okay.
Do I need to make a strength check?
Yes.
Oh, this will be fun. Athletics or...
Strength, please. Oh, you
Okay.
you managed to do it. You managed to do it. You are carrying her. You manage to get through the right routes and stuff, and you're almost, well, not almost, but you're gonna near town in about an hour. And so by the time you get to the town, it'll be like 10 o'clock.
Okay. In the evening?
Yeah. Like, so pretty much around nighttime. For the other players, Nox, Steven, and Vedic, both of you, the ones who are, helping with the cart,
Not dying.
that too. Please make
Mr. Furious, Mr. Passed Out, and Mr. Noodle Arm.
Oh, well, Nox is still awake.
Is he?
Please make.
I
Please,
literally shot an explosive arrow right at his.
both of you make a strength check.
Me?
Oh my
I mean, I'll make one for funsies.
Oh my god.
man! If only there was this one ability.
I already used it.
Oh wait, you fucking right.
I
God
don't know what you're
damn.
talking about.
Oh man! If only there was this one other ability that Nox had, but does it? Wait, does he actually have it? Or I don't think so.
What?
Human determination.
I already used it before,
Oh
remember?
fuck! If only there was another member of the group that could just literally, like, use his body to push the cart.
If only someone had fucking woodworking.
Yeah, that too.
I wonder who that could be.
As he looks at
I think
Vedic,
Taslov could do that.
as Needler Nesium looks at Vedic and says, you guys, I thought you guys would be like way stronger than I am.
I'm sorry, it's fucking. Alright.
I'm sorry, I got noodle arms.
I mean it's fine. I just my anticipations were different than the outcome. as he
Well, I'm gonna
just
give you
jokingly
a
said.
quick. I'm gonna give you this right now. You anticipated wrong.
And you are right.
How about we use some kind of, I don't know, jet booster force? I mean, I can do that, but
So, how worried are you about this cart fucking exploding and just?
Well,
Everything.
this is pretty much how I make money, so I would be very upset.
Exact.
I mean, this is what I use to evade the taxes, Oh wait. I thought I already told you guys about that.
Yeah. Yeah. You did.
do I see the top of the hill or the slope?
Yeah, you see the slope. Why?
Okay, is there a tree on it with a noticeable heavy branch? Or a strong, sturdy branch?
I mean, you guys
And
are
a
walking
perception
through a
check?
forest. Yes.
Alright.
Yeah. What's up? What you
On the
finna do?
top, okay, on the top of the slope, is there a strong looking tree?
Make a nature check.
Alright.
From the looks of it, there is.
Okay, so Nox is gonna say, hey, I have some rope, so if we just attach that to the cart and to that tree on the top of the hill, we can just all drag it from the other side. Wouldn't that make it much easier?
Hey, that's a great idea. We should do that. But who's gonna keep the cart stable while you do the tying rope thing?
I don't know. Yeah,
As
I just woke up. I don't know.
as he looks at Vedic.
Okay.
Okay, cool. So who?
Okay.
But then he looks at Steven. Dude, what are you doing, man?
I don't even know, man.
Are you having a bad day?
Yes.
Probably. Every day's a bad day for that kid.
At
Anyway.
first, I tried to eat one of my own partners. Now my arms are fucking noodles.
Well, you know what? You know what cheers me up when my arms are noodles.
If you say some dumb shit, I swear to God, I still have legs.
Oh,
Noodles. I just say noodles.
yeah, exactly what he said.
Vedic? Have you ever
Yeah.
died by someone kicking you in the face? Be honest.
You ever died by being set on fire, having your arm ripped off, and making sure that your throat is stabbed in by a rapier?
I mean, my arms have been ripped off before.
Exactly.
Oh wait, so you don't have
I'm
you,
sure
you never
you'd
had
love to go
arms?
through that.
No, I had arms. And then I
Fantastic.
lost them. I have them again. But they're shit.
Well, I hope your arms stop being noodles.
Me too.
Okay, Steven, please make a con check.
Then I'm gonna get Nat 1. Here we go, boy.
Oh my fucking god! Oh my god!
Oh!
You feel like your
Your
neck,
arms literally just fall off.
your legs are growing weaker and weaker because of the cold, and your legs end up becoming noodles now. Congratulations, you can't use your arms nor your legs.
Steven would suddenly just fall to the ground face forward
Hey,
Oh,
dude.
as he just
Fuck, nerd.
crawled into
I
the
mean-
snow.
Damn, that's bad. Get on the cart.
Dude, yeah, today isn't your day, is it?
How am I gonna muffle myself?
Get fucked,
Just-
nerd. I mean,
just think like this.
I'm gonna use my hoodie.
Okay.
Guys, you better fucking help me.
get fucked, nerd. I mean, yeah, this looks pretty serious.
Fucking help me.
As
What's-
Needle
what's-
Arnesium laughs. What's up?
What's wrong, Steven?
I'm fucking stuck.
As you
My
see him
legs
face
aren't
planted
working.
into the ground.
I'm just gonna pick him up
He'd
and
spit some snow out of his mouth onto the ground. Oh god, today's awful.
hey, Steven,
What?
do you think you can land properly?
God, Nox, if you fucking throw me, I swear to God, when my legs start working again, he can't even articulate in words what he's gonna do to him.
Alright, then on to the cart. And I just gonna toss him on the cart.
Okay.
Mother-
You toss the paraplegic Steven onto the cart. Well, actually, Steven's just pretty much completely disabled.
Like, yeah, he really is disabled, even up there.
Oh fuck. Okay. And pretty much Needle Arnesium says, "Dude, I thought you were supposed to be the guy that's supposed to be the strongest one out of all of them."
Well, he's a pussy, as you can clearly see.
As Steven hears that in the cart.
Like, Steven, if he could, he would just grip his fucking arm in madness, but he can't.
Yeah. As
I don't
you,
know why I'm such a
Pathetic.
dick today.
After I gain the strength back in my legs and arms, I will kill you.
Cool.
No ifs, no ands, no buts, no
yeah,
coconuts.
Chris, you probably couldn't feel your butt right now.
Fennec, I swear to fucking God.
make a con check.
If I get a nat 1, baby, nat 1, yeah. Oh,
Oh, well, yeah, you still feel like your lower torso, minus your legs, and your
so
arms.
I can feel my butt.
Yeah, pretty
Is
much.
that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Only your pelvis. Only your pelvis is functional.
And all I feel is my fucking head and my pelvis.
Yeah, pretty.
Now, unless if a succubus comes near here, I don't think I'm much use.
What the fuck?
This is the best session.
This is a great. This is a weird session. Anyways, you.
It's like the drunk section.
Yeah. Okay. So pretty much you. Nox, please make a sleight of hand check for the rope on the cart to tie it, to keep it sturdy. All right. Wow.
Whoa.
Ooh.
All right. Cool. Now, please make another sleight of hand for the tree tying.
Alright. Before that, I'm going to, like, quote unquote, fly up there with
Oh.
my gauntlets, and then just tie the rope while I'm carrying it on the branch or tree, whatever.
Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. Go for it.
Whoa.
Oh wow, you do it. You successfully managed to tie the rope together onto the tree. You can cover at least 50 feet in distance.
Yeah.
So, are you gonna start pulling?
I'm just gonna, like, okay, how do I explain this? I'm just gonna hang from it, like, my feet are gonna be...
On
wait.
the rope or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Oh. You know it's not that.
I'm just gonna use my whole weight,
Oh.
entire weight,
You know,
to just...
okay. Okay, I'm gonna be real with you. It's not gonna be that effective, but go ahead, roll for strength.
Yeah.
Yeah, you put your entire body, but it only pushes the cart at least 10 feet. And from the very end, you hear, "Hey, pull harder."
Alright, well then I'm going to take a nearby tree, and then just, while one of my hands is grabbing the rope, I'm gonna pull myself and the rope with the tree, with the other tree.
So you're moving yourself to a different tree.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
While I still have the rope in my hand,
You know it's already tied to a tree, right?
but it's
But-
like a...
Both ends are tied to a tree. That's like both ends are tied to something.
Ah,
Yeah, that's what the other sleight of hand check was for. Is for you to tie that rope to the other tree. Yeah.
Alright, I'm just gonna get on the ground and just try pulling.
Alright, roll for strength, buddy. Yeah, you help, and Vedic also roll a strength check
Okay.
with
nat
advantage.
one. I'm getting 2 nat ones.
I swear.
Okay.
Okay, so you successfully managed to pull it up, and you guys keep repeating this process over and over, and it's very efficient. As you guys do this, we're gonna sort of cut back to Rita and this random stranger. Random stranger, you're currently walking. You're trekking through, and with it, and before you know it, you get to the town, and you go to the town. People greet you, and they're like, "Oh, thank you for saving us. Thank you for your medical assistant." You know, people are praising you and whatnot. But you just kind of like say, "Yeah, thanks," and then you're sort of rushing towards where your makeshift clinic is. You go to the area. You put Rita on a like a gurney. I don't know what they're called, but like those. It's kind of a bed, like the medical beds or whatever, and you put her on that. And now what do you do?
I'm running around my area just gathering all the supplies I need to kind of treat the bite.
Mhm.
And as I'm doing that, I'm also kind of like stroking whatever fire there is, if there is a fire.
Yep.
Yeah, so I'm like building up the fire, trying to get the room really warm, and like bundling her under blankets.
You
The
need.
only area you can basically see is the upper part of her body.
Okay, so make a sleight of hand check. Not a sleight of hand. Make a medicine check, please. To just have a general idea. This would require a surgery.
So I need to do a surgery.
Like you need to perform an incision, and you need to remove. So the way the poison works is it embeds a small sac, right? And over time, this sac of poison will grow exponentially, and because it converts fat cells into its pretty much like the fucking like this pus like stuff, and so what you need to do is you need to remove that. Like you just need to remove the small like sac of poison that's been embedded in her by the bug.
Alright. The first thing I do is I take my shawl back, because that's around her neck and I'm not getting blood all over that. And then I gather supplies to do the surgery.
Okay, cool. You have all the necessary supplies to do this with. You have your pretty much your doctor's equipment. Are you make
I'm going right into it, so
cool. So you start with an incision. Make
because she doesn't have like
Oh, yeah.
anything.
yeah. Wait.
She's not doing anything.
Oh wait. Oh
You'll
crap!
see.
You forgot anesthetics.
I'm a terrible doctor.
You hear moaning and groaning from this random stranger that you picked up.
The moment I realized, oh shit, I forgot anesthetic, I kind of just grab and like I shoot it into one of her arms.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
So you wait 10 minutes before you redo the you sterilize you sanitize the previous incision that you tried making, and you wait 10 minutes until the anesthetics kick in, and then you proceed to begin your surgery. Please make a sleight of hand check.
Sleight of hand.
Yes.
That one rips off the arm.
Oh my fucking god, stop saying this. Okay. Now please make another medicine check. Okay, cool. Now make okay, so as you remove the general you got the hard part done, which is removing the general poisonous sac created from that bug. However, from your medical knowledge, you do need to create some form of an antidote. However, you do have the general supplies. You just need to do it. Please make a healer's kit, or no, please make a herbalism kit check. Okay, cool. You successfully managed to make an antidote for the situation, and you get it into a syringe form. You inject it, and with that, it helps neutralize it. However, in order for her to completely be well, she needs to wait at least 2 days before being very, very active. So she needs to rest for 2 days.
I basically just tuck her in, and I'm about where my clinic is, taking care of whoever else is in the clinic.
No, nobody else is. It's closing hours, so everybody's asleep at this point. It's nighttime.
Then I leave my room and I look for somebody that works at the inn.
Okay, Rita, you wake up from the anesthetics and the surgery. You feel your exhaustion still is prevalent. But you have at this point you have 1 point of exhaustion, since the surgery did take like a good. It pretty much counts as a medium rest. So so just take away like 2 points of exhaustion and you're good.
Okay.
You see you're in a normal in lobby area. However, it's been sort of closed off with white curtains and you see a bunch of random cabinets uh and sort of it's like a makeshift nursing room from what you can see.
Where am I?
As Moira, you went out. What are you trying to look for?
I'm just going out to grab like 2 mugs of hot chocolate and get some stew.
The innkeeper says, yeah, that'll be 10 seeds in total.
Here you go. And I
Alright.
give her 1 extra seed.
Thank you. As you get so you're trying to get a cup of hot chocolate and food.
2 cups of hot chocolate and a bowl of stew.
Okay, cool. You get a bowl of stew. You get 2 hot chocolates. You have it on a little tray, and you're walking in. You see your patient up. Like she's pretty much like she's still in the medical bed, but she's like she kind of is sitting up.
I see her.
Wonderful to see you awake.
Oh, I was gonna say I see her walk in. Hello. Were you the one who? And then I gestured towards the area that you patched up. I'm assuming.
No, I just left it open. You're still bleeding. No, you're fine.
Were you the one who helped me with this?
Yeah. How on earth did he get bit by Lucian Fastidius? I pictured that name.
I'm going to attempt to stand, so I'm going to like throw my legs over the side and try to stand up. Do I have
placed
to roll?
Before she can do that, I place on the food and I'm like pushing it back. No, you literally just came out of surgery. You need to be laying down.
I'll be okay. I just want to try.
Really won't. You really won't, but okay.
I've been asleep for what seems like hours and hours and days for this. I really just want to get some fresh air. Is there any way I can get some fresh air?
Well, there's one way. If you allow me to help you. You can't be straining your body too much right now. You were just in surgery. And quite possibly, had I not treated that, you would have died. On top of your hypothermia. So I'd like to say some form of rest is needed. So I'll help you get the fresh air. How about we go near a window? Is there any windows in the room?
Mag?
There's no windows within the building, within the room you're in, but there is there is a window within the main lobby.
How about we go towards the window in the lobby? Would that be good enough?
I guess so. So Rita's going to stand up, or try to stand up again.
Make
I'm helping her.
yeah. Make what would be balance? I guess acrobatics. Make an acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Yeah, but I'm helping her. So isn't that just straight?
No, I mean
Either way.
it's fucked. She like collapses, and she's in no condition to walk. However, luckily for you, there is a wheelchair.
Would you rather use a wheelchair?
I would much rather not, but in this case, I am pretty immobile.
I just push the wheelchair closer and I like help her sit on it.
Rita,
It's an easy.
as you're sitting in the wheelchair, you see a very visible mirror. You see yourself. You know, you're surrounded by like towels and
I
blankets.
have a question. Am I like wearing a like hospital gown or something?
No.
Or is my shirt just cut into, or am I like patched up, but
Shoot.
then I'm like half naked?
You're
What-
pretty much like you you were half naked when you were like when she was doing the surgery. However, she basically put back on your clothes and stuff.
Oh, okay. So then my shirt. Okay, got you. All right.
You see yourself, your purple hair is still purple.
Yeah.
But you see yourself.
Everything looks the same, but I just look fucking tired
You look very
and
well.
pale.
Well, actually, you look like a form. You look at yourself and you see how completely vulnerable and just within the state that you are, not not that of the former. However, this is the. However, you kind of like to think that this is just an interesting experience that you're going through or whatever. But you're not used to it.
Yeah.
You're not used to people helping you like this.
Mm.
And you go past the mirror as this random person
Before
is
we
pushing.
leave the room, I'm going to take like the hot chocolate and stew and like place them in their lap as we leave.
Oh, well, what is this?
Food you need to eat.
I'm not very hungry right now. Thank you.
As you say this, your stomach growls.
Of course.
I believe another part of you very much disagrees, so eat up. And I'm just wheeling us towards the window.
And the man on the counter says, "Hey, what are you doing there?"
Just relaxing by the window.
Okay, man. Whatever you say. As he goes back to playing solitaire. I really don't know how to play solitaire.
It's
Perhaps
just he's
later
playing
I'll
one
teach
player
you.
Uno.
No. That's what the guy says. So that's what he remarks with as he sits down.
Can you open the window
Um,
for me?
I open the window.
Yep, you open it halfway. Rita, you see in the distance, you see it's heavily snowing, but the lights are lighting up the area. You see the white, glistening texture of the snow and how it's bouncing off. See the little snowflakes within the air nearby, so gently climbing down, and
It's beautiful.
It is. I've only been here for a month, and already I've had quite the setup.
But yet, it's deadly. It's kind of like bittersweet. What village is this?
It's called Snowpoint.
Is this where you're from? Where you live?
No, and not really.
Why have you come to this village?
Why does anyone go to villages? I'm simply looking for work, and this was the most convenient place to find it.
I see.
Yes.
I have no idea why I'm here, though. My shipmates, I'm not entirely sure where they are, but they're out there.
Were they injured like you?
I'm not quite sure. The last thing I remembered was we were trying to do something, and then I got attacked, and then everything just went. Then when I woke up on the ship. But I didn't feel well. I knew something was wrong. So I had to go out and find them so they could help me.
That was very wise of you. Although perhaps you should have waited until somebody had come across you before wandering into the wilderness. Not many people are willing to go look for help when they're injured. Strangely enough.
Waiting does not always get what you want.
Some would say that yes. But in some of my experience, waiting has brought the results I was in need of.
You're quite patient. I can't be patient. I have to keep moving forward.
I don't believe patience is the word for what it was, just sheer ignorance. I'm not quite sure. But back to the subject of your friends. Do you believe they're in need of help?
I'm not quite sure. I was asleep for the past 2 days. Or what seems like 2 days. I'm not entirely sure what they are up to right now. That's why I wanted to go out and find them.
Well, perhaps after you've rested and healed a little bit more, we can both go looking for them. Is that agreeable to you?
We'll see. For now, I just want to enjoy this view.
Yes, I believe we all would enjoy that.
I take a sip of the hot chocolate that
It's
she gave
so
me.
tasty. It is so tasty. You literally haven't eaten, and you've been in the cold the entire time, and you drink this thing. It is a literal godsend. Like, it's as if like the sugar and chocolate gods decide to make this wonderful drink, and you're just drinking it, and you're just
I took a sip of this hot chocolate, and my eyes just fucking grew super wide,
Yeah.
and I just chugged the.
Yeah, you chug the whole thing, and then after like 30 seconds later, you feel you
I slammed down the cup, and I'm like, please, more.
I just slowly push over my mug of hot chocolate that I've only had like one sip of.
I take that one and I chug this one.
the guy that's playing, the guy that was on the table playing solitaire, he looks at you. Hey, do you guys want more?
I just scream back, yes.
I'll give you
Give me more.
I'll give you a 4-for-1 deal.
I just fucking
Alright.
toss seeds at him.
Okay. How many seeds are you tossing?
I give him like 20 or 25.
He comes out with an entire barrel of hot chocolate.
Jeez. I fucking take that barrel and just drown myself.
You just you see this.
Wait, do I have to roll strength for that?
Wait. You see this purple-haired wait, how old is Rita?
Rita is like in her 20s, mid-20s.
Okay, so you see this purple-haired college student. No, I'm kidding. This lady. And she's like holding this barrel and just chugging. Make a strength just to see if you can hold it up
Okay, hold on.
with advantage because of sugar rush. You have a sudden urge. You have a sudden sugar rush from all of this.
Can I see if I can't like swipe the glass from it
Yeah.
before she downs it?
Yeah, sure. That would be a sleight of hand.
I figured as much.
Strength check?
Yep.
Strength check?
Oh damn.
Yeah.
You managed to hold it up. However, you only get half a glass rather than a full
Enough for me.
mug. Yeah. However, Rita, your character is just downing this entire thing, and then you drink it. However, now you're just feeling very, very hungry. As you look down and you see the porridge or the bowl of stew. Are you gonna down that too?
Yeah, she's just gonna fucking take the bowl and just like she's just just gonna drink it all.
Yeah, she, she. I feel like she learned this from fucking Steven and like Knox. that's who they. That's where she got this habit from.
And she's been hanging out with the wrong crowd.
and more and by the way, more your character. By the way, you both haven't introduced, so I just wanted to point that out. But Frenchie, your character, you see this. She's just downing this thing. Not very ladylike, but oh well. She's just chugging and just eating food non-stop, and after she's full, she just like lets out. She does
a little
lets
burp.
out. Yeah, no. It's fucking loud. It's so loud that Nox, Steven, and Vedic are able to hear it.
Oh my god.
Do I recognize that voice?
No, it's a burp.
It's a burp.
Do I recognize that burp?
No, you don't. It's
I don't
very
know if any
loud.
of you guys have ever heard Rita burp before.
Steven would look up from his limp body, I guess you could say,
Uh
and he would just say, "What the fuck was that?
huh.
Why do you guys take care of it? I can't do shit."
So from that burp, can I figure out how far we are from town?
Oh yeah, sure. What the fuck?
Oh my god, wait, that actually helps you guys. That'd be so funny.
It
Okay.
reminds me of that one scene in Taken where they throw the grenades.
Okay, but please make a perception check.
Okay. Just
By the way, after that burp, Rita's gonna wipe her mouth and be like, ah. That was
Vedic,
much
are you sure
better."
that wasn't just an earthquake?
What the heck?
After
I'm
that
pulling back
burp,
because I rolled
Moira's
so
just
well
gonna be
last
like
session.
rubbing one of her ears, and she's gonna be like, "Nice to see you have a healthy appetite."
Honestly, Meg, this is because of last session because I rolled so well.
It's perfectly a-okay. You're like, man, we're like almost there, but you don't know if you're almost there or not.
Then I don't say it. I'm
Oh. Well,
not gonna get the crew's hopes up.
you're right.
Not
You're right.
idiot.
You're right. But you just kind of shrug, and you guys keep walking. We're gonna cut back to Rita, but yeah, Rita takes a massive fucking burp, and it's pretty damn loud. And yeah, what do you?
Yeah, so yeah, she just wipes her mouth, and then the stranger says that, well, it's good that you have a good appetite or something like that. So
Means you're healing.
I apologize for that. I don't know what just overcame me, but
Oh, don't worry. I spent quite a while with some people that didn't have as good of manners as you did. Let's just say.
Rita flashes back to Nox and Steve.
Hmm.
As soon as I'm finished saying that, I'm just gonna like look at the window. Do I see anybody on the street that I've
Nope.
come to know well in my time here?
No, it's the street is very very quiet.
It's
I
a
go
very
up to
quiet
the
night
guy at the
tonight.
desk. I go
Okay.
to the guy at the desk.
Okay.
And I kind of just ask, "Hey, there's some people that are lost in the woods right now. Do you think we should send some people to help find them?"
Did they go on the main path?
I would assume so.
Then they should be fine.
Still, can you go check them? I found one of the friends rather injured.
Oh, he looks over to Rita. He says, "Oh, what happened to you?"
I got bit.
And
She
did you
got
take-
And
bit.
I almost died.
did you take the right path?
How in the world was I fucking supposed to know which path?
If
No, I was just going sideways. Just
Stas-
blowing
Sir,
everywhere.
sir. She has been heavily injured. I don't think she's really interested in like the semantics of which path she took.
well, I mean, cause usually, right?
Darn this.
It, if there is a path,
Fuck, he's gonna tell me like the fucking right path. The snow is just going back.
to know whether if it was the right path, it'll say to Snow Point Village. If you haven't seen that, then you probably took the wrong path.
All right.
This mother- Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah,
All right.
yeah. So
Point taken,
I don't.
But
don't-
her friends.
Mhm. Her friend should be
They're-
fine. It's a generally a 6-hour walk from that area to here.
Mhm.
I mean they're a group of 3. They should.
Wait,
be
how do they
fine.
know we're a group of 3?
Oh wait, fuck, wait, shh,
Oh shit!
shh, wait. I'm gonna retcon that out. I'm
Fuck,
gonna,
they know too much.
I'm
We
gonna-
have to kill Val.
I'm gonna retcon.
I pulled my sword.
Okay. So he says, if they're just a group of adventurers, they'll be fine.
All right.
I go over to the
Do
this new person, and I'm like, don't worry about them. They can take care of themselves. I've seen them go through fire. I'm pretty sure they can go through snow. It's all good.
As you flash back to the other group who is not doing fine at all.
They should be doing fine. I believe them. I mean, you guys
cuts to Steven not being able to move.
I hate my life.
I know what you're talking about. I'm doing completely fine.
LMAO.
Here, I'm a doctor. It's my job to learn.
Somebody should draw Steven like in that noodle arm position.
Is his face just flat and or?
No, basically like he can't.
Okay, have you ever... Wait, let me explain. Have you ever seen someone, like, looking at the stars and their arms are spread out and their legs are spread out as well?
Yes.
They're just resting on the grass looking at the stars. That's basically what Steven is like right now, except
Oh
he's
my
forced
God.
to be like that.
I had a totally different image in my mind. I had an image of like where Steven is just face flattened to the ground, his butt sticking up in the air, and he's kind of like in a fetal position.
I guess
Except
that says...
he just-
I guess that says which one of us is more naughty, doesn't it?
What?
Hey,
Oh my
saying
God.
I have my ass up.
What? You know, I'm gonna find a picture of this. Hold on, I got you guys.
I know what you mean. But still.
Are we just finding it right now?
I guess.
Okay, so
I,
yep, continue.
do I recognize the guy I was talking to earlier? Did I like treat anyone from his family, or did I treat him at one point?
No.
Fuck.
Yeah. It's relatively quiet. However, it's been at least an hour at this point. The remainder of the party, you guys finally make it there. Pushing the cart as you guys barely just successfully trekked through, and Needler Nesium like kind of tells you guys, you know, I really thought you guys were gonna be really good at this.
Alright, I'm gonna lay out the framework for you. You see 2 people, soaking wet, walk up to your cart. The other dude is so hungry that he's eating his own family members.
Well, I thought the guy that was gonna eat you guys was gonna be the strongest, but I mean,
Let me continue. One of them is asleep, nearly dying of hypothermia, and you expect us to be strong and smart.
yeah, I thought you guys were like the perfect adventurer type people.
Well, who's the smart one now?
Well, damn. I guess I am the smart one. as Needler Nesium
Yep, we
says.
really do know who's the real smart one here.
As he says, well, you guys did great. How about this? I'll treat you guys to some food. Hey, armless, legless man.
I still have arms and legs, you jackass.
You hungry? You know what?
I'm always hungry.
You know what makes me feel better when my legs and arms don't work?
If you say noodles, I will kill you.
Oh, well-
Noodles.
Well, you can't kill me, but yeah, noodles.
God damn it! Now he just tries to move his arms and legs with all his might.
He says, "Hey, give me a sec. I'm gonna need you to get off my cart because I'm gonna need to do cooking."
Motherfucker, can't get off the car. I can't move.
Well,
I throw him off the cart.
as you hear like a commotion going on in the middle of the streets.
Now, as he's thrown off the cart, he would be in the position Rita's talking about.
Yeah, and Needler,
Can we see them from the window?
yeah, you see like this like this
Oh,
cart,
speaking of
like this food
the
cart.
crew,
Yeah, you see this Oriental food cart that's being set up currently, and you see a bunch of chairs that's like being set up in the snow in the middle of the street, and you see this random man picking up this individual that can't seem to move their arms or legs and onto a chair. All right, cool. You're on a chair. Nice. All of you two, take a seat.
All
let
of
me-
you two.
Yeah. Let me set.
Wait, this is happening in the
yeah.
streets.
Yeah, in the
Of
streets.
the town?
You can see what's going on. But
I,
they don't
I
recognize you.
motioned for the lady to come over, or the doc to come over, and just kind
I
of
just
points
let out
out.
a sign and go like, "Oh, the work is never done," and I step out the front door, heading towards the paralyzed man.
Wait, what?
Wait,
What?
wait, what now?
Wait, what?
Well, wouldn't I have seen it?
No,
No.
I motioned for you to come over.
Yeah.
So I go over to the window.
And then I just point out and be like, "Those are my shipmates."
Are they okay?
Looks like one.
As they're
Has no arms and legs.
as they're like just like yelling and causing a commotion like they normally do, and and Steven's just probably talking about how much he fucking hates the situation,
Yeah.
He hates everything.
You're totally fine.
Well, if arms and legs suddenly stop fucking working.
Okay, by the way,
afterwards,
this
you
is canon.
all
This conversation is
happy-dory.
canon.
This
The conversation that the thing
this
that
is
Steven's
totally
saying here.
normal. As you can see, they're
Obviously,
as rowdy as
You
always.
haven't fucking.
I just like.
Who I am.
Am I able to like lean my head out of the window?
Yeah, you can.
Hello?
And
Hello.
and the guy running the cart looks at you and says, "Oh, hi.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm just setting up shop for
He's
food."
not. Are you a doctor?
I'm going to stumble out of my wheelchair and try to crawl and climb on top
Oh,
onto the window.
Do I see this?
yeah, you see this.
And then like
Do we
just
all
pop
see
out.
this?
Yeah, we all see this. We all see this.
The moment
Alright.
I notice they're doing that, I'm just gonna start panicking. Like, hey, wait, no, don't do that. You have
I
to
like,
do something
I
else.
like
gonna-
try to like lift myself up on the windowsill and try to like launch myself out the window.
I'm
I'm
gonna
like,
go straight. Go, like you see me just go. Like my face doesn't read it, but I just run straight towards where she is.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, Rita, you can just go in your ink form, right?
Yeah, I know.
Okay, cool. I'm just making sure, like you have it on the back of your mind. All right, perfect.
I know.
Okay. Yeah.
Hey, Steven,
Mac.
it looks like you have someone that you can sympathize to. For a bit.
Oh no! As Nox says this to Steven while Steven can't use his arms or legs.
Steven's just faced at this point. He's given up.
I'm trying to pull myself up and over the windsill and trying to fall down or fall.
see-
or,
Trying to
like,
get through
vault.
doing that.
I'm basically
Yeah,
trying to vault.
I'm
over.
basically trying to. I'm
Make a-
gonna go up there. It's like don't do that.
Make an acrobatics with
Look really
disadvantage.
hurt. Hey.
Do I have to roll
The
backwards
fuck?
or anything?
Oh, you hop out and you leap out of the thing, and your body is like you can't even control like your momentum at this point. You're like too weak to even do that. You just had enough strength to just throw yourself out the window, but you throw yourself hard enough to the point where you end up landing on the chair next to the food cart, and next to Nox, Steven, and yeah, next to Nox and Steven, and Needle or Nesium. and he looks at you. He says, "Man, for somebody in a wheelchair, you're pretty strong."
Moira is just like jaw on the floor, like, what the fuck?
I look at the window, I look at the chair, and then I run towards the chair. Blank face and all.
And he looks over to Steven.
So
Dude,
now that it
dude.
kills all.
Dude, hey, I just want to point this out. A lady in a wheelchair pretty much like outdid any strength that you have ever had. How do you feel?
Oh no.
You just hear him get progressively mad.
you know, I say this to my buddies, but I guess I consider you as a buddy. You just got pranked.
I'm just gonna look at Nox and look at Steven and kind of just nod. So.
Hello.
Bro, I'm just straight up not having a good time.
As they're like I'm talking, I just like pull myself in the window, close it, grab my hot chocolate, and make my way out.
Okay, cool.
Just progressively sipping it as I go.
Yep. As this man is setting up like stuff for food, as he says, "All right, newcomer, what flavor dumplings you want? I'm a dumpling merchant. I sell food." So.
How much are the dumplings?
Do I actually? Does Rita know what a dumpling is?
Roll for I guess like.
Wait, shit! Do I know what a dumpling is?
What's
Roll
up?
for dumpling!
What's up?
Can't only control his head and his pelvis.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll let her order a dumpling, then I'm gonna say something. I have an
Okay.
idea.
Okay. So so make a an intelligence or like history check to see if you know what it is.
Both of us?
Yeah.
Nope. I have
Wow.
no memory of a dumpling.
You have the memory of
Oh,
a dumpling.
Shit, honey.
So he says basically if you don't know what it is, it's wool. There's different styles, but the style I do it is it's like there's a bread, and then within the bread it's like meat, vegetables, all that good shit. I only sell pork. People keep asking me, "Oh, where's the beef option?" But I'm like, "Fuck that. That's too much money."
Do you have vegetarian dumplings?
Oh yeah, definitely. I have 3 selections. I have
Awesome.
spicy.
I'd like some vegetarian dumplings, please.
Nice. I have spicy, mild, sweet, and vegetables.
Says he has 3
vegetables.
options, then says 5 options.
No, he says 4 options.
Nox
You
raises
said
his
5
hand.
options.
Oh well, my bad. I meant to say 4. Anyways, what's up, Nox?
Nox raises his hand.
What is it, kid?
Do you have cactus flavored ones?
That'd be an interesting option, but I'm too lazy to think of a recipe for that, so no.
Even within start, he would attempt to try and roll with his pelvis so he could slightly move.
As you do this, give me a sec. Rita, what does Rita order?
Rita, overwhelmed by so many selections and still under the drugs, the anesthetics.
Yeah,
Anesthesia.
anesthetic.
Yeah.
Anesthetics. It's anesthetics. Yeah.
Yeah, anesthetics. She's kind of confused as to what to order, so she just randomly says, "The spicy."
Okay. I hope you like spicy. As you see a wooden basket, he opens the wooden basket, and you see these dumplings. They're pretty big. They're like the size. If I were to describe the entire diameter, it would be roughly like 5 inches. So in diameter.
Is it like as big as a baseball?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
Or no, it's more like a softball. Or not
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, softball. Yeah, softballs are bigger. Yeah.
And so that's the size. And so they're pretty fucking huge.
Yeah, that's pretty big.
and he says, you know, you just hopped out of a wheelchair to you know, to have some food. Look, just because of that performance, I'll give it to you for free. It also comes with a side of ramen, or more so the ramen's the main course, the dumplings the side.
Does she know what ramen is?
Yeah.
What's ramen?
Let's roll for ramen.
Is that ramen?
That's it. That's going in the quotes. I don't care.
History. Roll for history. Oh.
Oh my god!
Yeah.
I have no knowledge of Oriental.
Moira, you don't need to roll because this is based upon culture, so you're pretty cultured.
Oh my.
So I know what ramen is.
Yeah.
Well, we know that I definitely obviously
You
don't care about
uncultured
any sort of food. I just eat it.
She just
I just.
You just
Mine
okay.
is just like, could I please just have a dumpling? I'm not really that hungry.
Okay. As he starts prepping, he sets up the dumplings and he says, "Oh yeah, armless, legless man. You want all four, right?"
I'm not feeling hungry right about now.
Oh, okay.
I just like turned towards the guy that was just called armless and legless. Is he hurt?
Very much.
Probably.
Would you like some help?
Oh my god, that is the first time anybody has asked me that. Yes!
I've been such
I
a
go over to him
obsession
and, like,
for no reason.
I just like give him a look over, trying to see what's wrong with him.
I've been-
As he sees her look him over, he just bluntly says, "My arms and legs don't work."
Wait. What do you
Okay,
do?
let's find out why they don't work.
Okay, cool.
I don't know.
Roll for
You
medicine.
hear me slightly mutter, when do they work anyway?
29.
So basically, they're just numb. Not enough blood is circulating. So you just need to like perform some like you just need to perform
You just need to perform burning hands and just fire him up.
no, that's not.
Burning
You
finger!
have-
Like real hot.
Fucking
you would-
blows his fucking
You
head
would
off.
have to perform some form. You would have to go basically like perform acupuncture.
Oh my god. Let this
Would
fucking lady
healing
do
word
acupuncture.
work? Because I don't think I can do acupuncture in the middle of the street. Can I just use healing word?
It's a temporary solution, but yeah.
And then once we get inside, I'll do acupuncture.
Yeah. So you use healing word. However, it only works for his hands. His hands and arms he can move now.
Okay.
Oh fuck yeah.
However, buddy, your legs don't work. So
My legs don't work like they used to before.
yeah, pretty.
I hate that song, but either way.
Anyways, yeah. So
That sounds nice.
so he sets up at least 3 bowls. One for Vedic, one for Rita, and one for Nox. And then he looks at Nox. Nox, what flavor do you want?
Any kind is fine.
Okay, cool. So I'll just.
Still disappointed you don't have cactus.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I don't go to the desert often. As he like sets up the food, you know, he puts instead of just one, no, he puts 4 flavors onto your plate. He says, "Enjoy." As he sets the bowl of ramen and the dumplings, and Vedic, he asks you, "Hey, I set up the ramen for you, but what dumpling do you want?"
Just give me a mix of all. Just give me a mix of all 4.
Okay, cool. So yeah, he plops it down, and Rita, you're starving. You're like really, really starving.
I grab the dumpling he gives me, and it's gigantic, right? And I
Right.
just fucking one gulp it into my mouth. I don't just stuff it with my
No,
face.
no, you
I
just
watch her do this, and I kind of just like turn to the others and I go, "Is she normally like this? She drank a barrel of hot chocolate earlier."
I don't know. Rita, what happened? I'll let you eat first, okay? I'll let you eat first.
I believe I lost my appetite. Would one of you like my dumpling?
Oh yeah, sure. I'll take it.
So
It's kind of
I stuffed the whole dumpling into my mouth, and then
Yeah.
it's the spicy one, right?
Yeah, it's the spicy one.
So Rita immediately tastes the spiciness, and it goes down the wrong tube into her throat. So she turns around and she starts fucking coughing it back out onto
Can
the
you cough it on like Steven?
No, no. I don't cough it on. I don't cough it on. Cough it onto the floor, and the whole dumpling just comes back out.
it's like pounding around the back as this is happening.
The man looks at her.
Are you okay?
You should chew. You should learn to chew, lady.
Water. Water.
Oh yeah here. Yeah, as
I
he
just give her my hot chocolate.
the man plops down green tea in front of you.
I grab the green tea and I just drown it.
Yep. You feel some of your energy coming back as you drink that. It's refreshing. However, you realize, man, I still haven't eaten anything. Like I still haven't eaten the food.
I look at my miserable, chewed up and grossed out looking dumpling on the floor. And I look back at the man. Is it possible if I can get one more?
Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's as they learn to chew this time as he gives it to you.
As Moira is like sipping at whatever is left of her hot chocolate, she's like, by the way, armless and legless boy, we're gonna have to go inside and perform some acupuncture in a little bit.
Okay. Wait,
Does Steven know what an acupuncture is?
Roll for
Fuck is
We're gonna
acupuncture.
fix.
Roll for medicine check.
what the fuck's an acupuncture?
Roll for medicine.
Me?
Yes, you dingo.
Oh, he's gonna get a nat 1 on this bitch.
I mean, it's wisdom.
Ooh,
You know what
okay.
it is? It's basically needles. It's needle healing. That's what you can refer
Steven
to.
can feel like his arms and hands now, right? Is that what you said?
Well, no, he can feel his arms and hands. Yeah.
So he can move them and stuff?
Yeah.
As he felt the feeling of his arms and hands come back slowly, he would just try and move back from her. And as he said, fuck no, I hate needles.
Well then, you're gonna be armless
No.
and legless again.
I don't care. No.
Really, you don't care? Okay, get the bone saw out.
Medic, I swear to God.
I just go into my purse and I pull out my bone saw.
Oh my god!
Oh no! Needle Ernesium pulls out a popcorn and is just watching this.
He's just
Yeah, pretty much.
This is a really. This is a.
This is some spicy drama right here.
Huh.
And then I like drop it on the ground as I reach in and just start fiddling around looking for something else that can help him.
Knox, Knox, throw me.
I
Throw
mean,
me away,
you
she's
can't,
crazy.
you can't really land properly.
I don't
because-
care, throw me. Fear of needles. It's fear of needles.
And I finally find like the acupuncture needles and I pull them out. Ah,
Knock.
these I want to
Throw me.
Steven, make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh no! Oh no!
What?
The thought of needles is traumatizing enough, but the more and more like she keeps pulling out her random objects out of her bag, you're overcome with fear. Congratulations.
I mean, at like one
You-
point she
you're-
probably
I am
pulled
now
out a human
scared of this
skull.
random lady I've never met before.
Well, you're scared of needles. Okay, that's what you're scared of.
Yeah, I am scared of
I
needles.
mean, like,
Your
at
fear
one
of
point she pulled out a human skull, just letting you know.
yeah, your fear of needles overcomes you and you pass out.
Oh,
Oh,
this could
sweet.
make things
Can-
so much easier.
Oh my god.
You just like
And I just put
You just-
everything back away.
yep, and as you know we sort of like everybody finishes this food. You know, Needle Ernesium says, well, thanks guys for helping me push this cart. The way down would be way easier for me, but you guys did great.
I mean, like, you just use it just like a toboggan. This is probably gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah. It'll be very
As
fun.
everyone's talking, I've just like turned Steven over and just started doing the acupuncture.
Where? Where? In the middle of the streets?
street.
In the middle of
Yeah.
the street. Oh, okay. You lay out a relatively large cloth, so so that you're able to work with, and you begin your acupuncture. However, you realize, wait, you shouldn't do this in the cold.
So I just like grab the edge of the blanket and start pulling him into the
Yeah,
inn.
into the inn. And
I'm just following him for a few minutes.
Needlernesium says, "Well, it's time to close up shop. I gotta go to the inn, and I'll probably do more business. I'll probably get people will probably end up buying a crap ton of this stuff. Anyways, thanks guys." As he
No problem.
he says this,
Rita speaks up. I need some help.
yeah, what's up?
I'll
I can't seem to walk on my own.
Oh,
lift her up. I'll lift her up.
Oh well, I'm sorry you're like that other fellow. At least you can move your arms.
At least you're competent.
Yeah, that too.
I can try walking on
Probably.
my own. Rita's going to attempt to walk on her own.
However, immediately as soon as she does this, she collapses.
I'm gonna lift her up. I'm gonna lift her up and be like, "Don't worry, I got you."
As Needleresium kind of walks with Nox, he says, "Hey, you should go help your friend."
Aw. Well. Alright.
Man, is this like It's Always Sunny fucking us edition? We're being the biggest pieces of shit.
Pretty.
It's always sunny.
Hey, that's literally the whole meme is everybody. It's like fucking Vedic and Vedic just shits on fucking Steven, and Steven gets the short end of the stick.
So I'm Charlie while he's Dennis.
Pretty
That
much.
fits away. He's Danny DeVito though.
Dude, no, you're Danny DeVito.
I'm cool with that too.
Dude, I see Steven as fucking Danny DeVito more than fucking.
I don't think you realize my favorite actor in real life is Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
He's my fucking inspiration. I love that man. The moment he dies, I'll probably kill myself. You think I'm kidding?
All right. Anyways, Steven, you don't know what's going on. However,
Yes. That is
however,
indeed true. Good
However-
insight.
however, Frenchie, you please make a medicine check.
You get a fucking nap.
Man, if only you had human determination.
Wait a second, pause.
What's
Could
up?
I persuade you to make that into the? I can persuade
Okay, go for
with
it.
a charisma roll.
This is.
May I do a charisma roll to try and persuade you?
Well, actually, you know what? Talk it out.
Oh, shit. Okay. Well, you see, it should be a critical because the patient is passed out. Therefore, it will be easier for her to do the acupuncture on him.
Well, I mean that's like saying, oh yeah, it's easier.
Wait, that's true, so I should get advantage
Yeah,
on that
she
though,
should
because he passed out.
However,
Yeah,
however
passed
that
out, I'm
however that is still like the same as saying, oh yeah, I can do acupuncture on this mannequin, this hyper realistic
give-
mannequin, therefore I can
Did
do
you
it.
give her advantage while Rito was on anesthetic?
Let me think. No, I don't think so.
There,
Okay.
it's problem solved.
Yeah.
Damn it.
However, if
Facts and
Steven can roll his real life fucking D20 and get a fucking crit with persuasion
I
against
mean,
me.
I have one right here.
Well, no, I'm talking about that's metaphorical. So I want you to actually persuade me on why I should
Shit.
give you a crit.
I only have a 2 in charisma.
Because
Damn.
imagine how terrifying it's gonna be if he wakes up and has this all done to him. Just imagine.
Yeah.
Listen,
So
right? Okay,
Just wakes up
magnesium.
with all the pins in his
okay,
I got this, right?
explain.
Steven's quite sick right now, isn't he?
Yeah. I mean,
And
no,
because
not
you're
really.
not giving-
Not
Listen,
really.
listen. If you're not giving advantage to this, that means you like the sick. And you know it had sick in it, sicko mode. So you're saying you like sicko mode.
Okay,
If you're saying
okay.
you like sicko mode, that means you're saying you like the Super Bowl 2019 halftime. Did you?
No, I did not.
Exactly.
Did you even
so
watch
that's
the
why
fucking Super Bowl?
Fennec, shut the fuck up. That's why you should give her advantage.
Okay, you know what?
Unless if you endorse sicko mode.
You know what? You gave me a relatively logical solution to
Yes,
the
I did.
problem. You know what? I'll give you advantage. Why not?
Moria, high five through TV. I mean, high five through
Fuck
computer
you.
school.
No high fives. Fuck you. I deny your high
Do I roll
five.
again?
Yep. No.
Deny five.
You get a crit. You get a crit. You get the crit. So
Oh, okay.
you successfully managed to do it. However, you forgot the anesthetics. Therefore, Steven's gonna feel all the pain.
Wait, you don't need anesthetic.
No,
for
that doesn't
acupuncture.
hurt though.
Oh, okay.
Acupuncture doesn't hurt. It
Oh
actually
fuck yeah,
feels
yeah,
really good.
yeah. No, actually, I did go through acupuncture. I'll say this: it's so fucking annoying when you can't move. That's the annoying part. But
Well, he's asleep, so he doesn't have to
Yeah.
worry about that.
so
It's like a
basically,
month.
yeah, you successfully do the acupuncture, and with that, Steven, you wake up after 30 minutes of being knocked out.
You just look-
Just as I'm like pulling out the last needle
Oh,
from his back.
what the fuck is that? He turns around to see what the fuck she was doing.
You see a bunch of needles on the side of like in a tray, in a metal tray, on this little gurney type of thing, and you see a lot of you see just needles. Needles.
Wait, how many are there? How
Like-
many do I count?
Nox, were you in this the entire time?
Probably.
Okay, so
Holy-
if you
Whoa,
were
wait, with Nox?
if you were staring at Steven the entire time the operation was taking place, you would pretty much count at least 150 needles that was placed into him.
Alright, and Steven's up now, alright?
Yeah.
I noticed that. I never
Steven
knew
would just
how.
become mortified as he's seen all the needles.
I never knew a human being could fit so much pieces of metal inside him.
He'd become even more mortified as Nox said that, him like shivering lightly in fucking fear.
Did he look like a porcupine or something?
Pretty much. If he curled up into a ball, he could have done a spin dash.
I just like pick up the like metal container all these needles are, and as I'm moving to go clean them off and re-sterilize them, I just give him a nice slap on the back and say, "See, it wasn't that bad." They just go and check the window.
The pain is amplified.
Let me try and scream without waking up anybody. Damn you, lady!
As you say this. By the way, I like how nobody still knows her name. Like nobody has introduced themselves to this lady. Anyways, she leaves.
She's performed like 3 medical procedures on you by now, and you still haven't asked her name.
Yeah, that's crazy. Anyways,
I mean,
as she leaves the area.
More Rita than anyone else.
As she leaves the area, Steven, you feel your arms are a bit stronger now. You know, you feel the blood circulating relatively well. You feel your grips are a bit stronger. Congratulations.
Could they have death grips?
Congratulations. Give yourself a 12 for strength.
Ooh.
Your strength score changes now, so you get a +2 to strength. So
Steven would just start like standing up as he stretched out his limbs a little.
Fuck, he's gonna start punching the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, no, he won't. As he realizes that all of his limbs are working great now, he would look to the lady, the strange medical lady who put pieces of metal into his flesh, and say, thanks. Just
No
never,
problem. Just my
Never-
job.
just, never, ever do that again. I don't like
Alright,
pieces
next
of
time you're
fucking
crippled,
metal
I
going into
won't
my
heal
flesh.
you.
I'd rather have just
Alright,
waited for it to
alright.
circle back.
Okay, I'll put that in the
Mhm.
notes. Next
Next time you're crippled, I won't help you.
No, I
I'm
didn't,
putting that
I
in
didn't
my
say
notes
that.
as well.
Just nothing with needles. Nothing with needles at all.
as
Got
you
it.
see the corner of
You
your eye,
know-
you see her bone saw on the table.
It's kind of like polished.
Yeah, it's very shiny, and you catch a glimpse of it next to your
You
next
just
to the
stutter a
needle.
bit
Really
as you
well
see
cared
it.
for.
But
Really
listen,
well cared for.
fine, I'll let
It's
you
like it's been
just
sharpened the
I'll let
last
you
few
take care of
days.
me next time, but for the love of fucking Christ, don't put pieces of metal in me when I'm unconscious.
Well, you weren't gonna let me do it when you were conscious.
Oh my fucking god. I don't even care anymore. Where's Vedic?
Your friend?
I'm in the
Yeah.
inn, basically.
He's
trying
at the
to
lobby.
ask,
He's at the lobby.
trying to
Yeah, he's
ask-
just over there, in the room next
I've been
to
trying
us.
to ask. I've been trying to ask Rita what happened.
Oh, thank you. Steven,
Oh.
You're cool.
Oh, is that what's happening?
Yeah.
Steven would just slowly walk to the room. I'm gonna let Rita and Vedic talk for a little while before
Okay.
Steven bursts in.
Yeah.
So you guys go on.
Rev up those fryers! Cause I sure am.
Rub up those fryers, cause I sure am hungry.
Oh,
what happened?
My leg!
Oh, I don't entirely remember everything, but when I woke up from the ship, I had some soup, and I remember feeling kind of offish. So I decided to go out and leave the ship to find you guys, in hopes that you guys could help me.
That's fuck. I shouldn't have left you on the ship. Where the hell what was his name?
Lumen.
Where the hell's Lumen?
He left a note saying he had to leave. He didn't really give a specific reason, but he said that if we wanted to know more, to find his boss.
I expected him to be a good man. I see it's the otherwise.
Can you just bring me back to where I was sleeping? I'm kind of really tired.
Yeah, definitely. I carry her to, and I carry her and ask her which room.
I don't remember. I think it was that one, and I just point to a random.
As you point to a random door, Steven just knocks the door with his legs, and he just kicks the door open.
You motherfucker!
Uh,
Vedic, I'm coming after you, you piece of shit.
Wait, where am I?
Yeah, you're in the
You just hear a voice call from the infirmary.
You-
Please don't kill people in the lobby. Do it in the street.
You can't kill me. I'm a bad bitch.
You're currently in the medical, like in the makeshift clinic room. That's also like a living space for or like there's another room attached to it where it's a living space for it's a temporary living space for the doctor lady.
yeah, the doctor lady that nobody knows the name yet.
Yeah.
Make that like a reoccurring thing, like It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. We don't
No.
know waiter.
No, fuck you.
You never know her name.
No. Can somebody please ask the doctor lady what they're
Nobody asked her.
No, because that would be
Nobody asked her.
metagaming.
Wait, let's go back to the scene, shall we?
Okay, cool.
Vedic, I'm gonna kick your ass. He says as he just like starts fucking popping his knuckles.
Rita is
I'm
starting
carrying
to
someone who's
drowsily fall asleep
I'm,
because she's
I'm
fucking
carrying
tired.
someone who's
I just like
who looks
walk out of the infirmary.
extremely injured, Steven.
Vedic,
What kind of asshole are you to hit someone who's just trying to protect someone?
Vedic, I swear to God. You just see like his fingers going so deep into his goddamn palms that it looks like they could bleed any second from sheer pressure.
Can I interject?
Yeah, go ahead.
Rita's going to just pop up really quick again and cast sleep on Steven.
Alright, roll for
Wait,
the
no,
sleep.
yeah, she's got to roll health. What is it? 5d, like 8d5? No, 5d8. Ah, my health's 33. It doesn't work.
Got him. So yeah, Steven
Yeah.
surpasses the sleep spell.
Oh shit. Yeah, she cast that, and then that just takes the rest of her energy, so she collapsed.
Anyways, what does the doctor lady do?
She kind of is just watching this, leaning against the door. Could you perhaps not do this in here? Do you have any idea how hard it is to get bloodstains out of my floor?
Shut up, Doctor Lady. Me and him are having a talk.
Oh yeah, by the
Don't
way,
remember,
Rita
don't
has
stop.
collapsed to the floor. Yeah.
Shut up. He just says while stuttering. He ain't afraid of Vedic, but damn it, he's afraid of a piece of metal.
She starts like inching back towards the saw.
Steven just looks back at Vedic like fucking mad dogging him.
Blank stare.
Yeah.
As soon as she like has it, she's back out there just kind of fiddling with it, staring at Steven.
Yup.
What are you gonna do, Steven?
Should I punch Vedic?
As in the corner of your eye, you see the clerk man playing solitaire. Does any of you guys know how to play solitaire?
Don't
Do I know
care.
how, do I know how to play solitaire?
History.
That would be history, I guess. I mean,
I will once I put Rita down. I can teach you.
yeah, you do. You already do. Put
She
Rita-
already.
Yeah, she's in a
Rita's already
wheelchair.
collapsed on the floor.
Oh no, she's in the wheelchair.
I was
No.
carrying
I
her.
collapsed
I
on the
just, like-
floor
Oh,
after
okay.
I cast
Oh,
sleep.
okay.
I took
Yeah,
the-
that's why I said I pick her
Yeah,
up
yeah.
and carry her to her room.
Yes, back into the infirmary.
Yeah.
Yup.
The question is
It's nice
what,
to see you
what
using
is
up my
Steven
beds.
going to do?
Find out in the next episode of Dragon
No,
Balls.
seriously, no. What is Steven gonna do?
I think. I thought it would have been interjected by now, honestly. Well,
Where's Nox currently?
Nox is currently within the clinic room.
No. So
Steven?
sleeping.
One
Alright.
second.
we'll proceed to run up to Vedic and try and punch him in the face.
Okay. You go up to Vedic, and you punch him in the face. Roll for hit. You punch him in the face, but Vedic just kind of doesn't even doesn't even dodge it out the way. He just kind of he lifts up his bow that he has, and then he just blocks it with his bow.
God damn it.
I walk towards the room and try and put Rita in bed.
Wait, I'm in that room.
Yeah, you're in that room.
I'm already sleeping on the bed.
Oh, dang! So you all so yeah, because you're already sleeping on the bed, you also put so basically
No. Here's what I do. Remember how in episode 1 I lifted the table to get him off the fucking table?
Oh yeah.
I do that exact same thing but with my leg.
Oh, okay, cool. Roll for strength, please.
Get in that one.
Aw.
God,
Yeah, that's
get
close enough.
fucking slaughtered. Anyways, you try doing this, but you come of no avail, and you feel like your arms are slowly getting tired. You just need to plop her down on that bed.
Okay, I just put her on top Nox.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oof.
As
On
he's
top
doing
of
this,
her.
Steven
On
attempts to
top of
punch him
Nox.
in the face again.
Okay.
As he goes to walk past, because I'm assuming Steven's out in the other room and that the other dude walked in to put her into the bed.
Yeah.
So as he walks past her, she just goes and grips his ear and pulls him back.
Oh, okay, cool. So because she does that, Steven, please roll a disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Let me just, I already rolled once.
You pull his ear, but like he just seems to ignore you pulling his ear.
Remember my AC is 19.
And
And
how
they pulled along with him.
No, 19 still hits.
Yeah, 19 will still hit. So
Okay.
as
Yes.
as Steven punches you in the face, roll for damage. It's not lethal, so it's chill. Don't worry. won't
What?
kill you. As Steven punches you in the face, just it feels like a slap to the face rather than a punch.
Okay, superiority die riposte.
And you know, Vedic, you're still poker faced. What do you do?
The fuck's an escape plan rapier?
Oh, don't worry. Anyways, what's up?
I used my superiority remover riposte.
Oh, what does that do?
Whenever a creature misses, actually no, it's only when missed. Never mind.
Okay.
Never
As
mind.
soon as that hit lands, I'm kind of like, alright, that's enough now. Get out.
Steven, why did you do that?
As both of you are rushed out of the room.
The
Besides
more
Rita.
Vedic
You wanna
gets
fight?
calm, the more he gets
Fight in
pissed
the
off.
streets.
Wait, what?
If you want to fight like dogs, you can fight like dogs in the street. And I just like push him out and close the door to the inn behind them.
And then you hear several locks being clicked, meaning that it's being locked a lot. And then you
Steven would just turn, like, he would just look at all the sounds coming from the locks before he looked back at Vedic with a slight smile. Looks like it's just us.
hey,
I'm just back in the infirmary.
hey, can one of you teach me how to play solitaire? I still don't know
Of
how to play
course.
this game.
Of course, I go to teach him how to play solitaire.
Okay, cool. Roll for
Straight face.
roll for intelligence to be able to teach somebody
I'm doing
correctly.
so-
Yeah, give me a second.
There we go.
You successfully teach this man how to play solitaire, and then you teach him so well to the point where he beats you in it.
What? Hold on.
Wait, what?
Yeah, I know. That's the joke. The joke is he somehow beats you in solitaire.
Yeah, I get the joke. It's just funny.
Yeah. But yeah. Anyways,
Nice.
what does your character do, the doctor lady?
I take a medium rest, and I'm just like sanitizing and cleaning all the acupuncture needles so that they could come in handy later on. And
Nox.
I put them back in my bag.
Nox, you're still slightly awake.
Where exactly?
You're like,
Rita's on top of you, by the way.
yeah, pretty much.
Do I notice?
Yes. I
I'm
know.
Over
like
the blanket.
fucking. I'm like holding you like I'm holding a teddy bear, pretty much.
Yeah.
Oh, since he's in there, I just like give him a good look over to make sure nothing's wrong with him too.
Oh yeah, he's fine. He's a healthy boy.
Alright, I just leave them to their thing and just like throw a blanket over them, and then I'm back to my work.
And as Nox and Rita are sleeping together, and you know Vedic and Steven, the tensions are getting heated between those two characters, and a new face has arrived, who we don't know
her
the,
name.
yeah, who we don't know the name of. And with that, we're going to end off this session of The People's Voice. I hope everybody enjoyed, and hey, let's welcome our new player, Frenchie, aka Moira Brooke. But you know,
I
we don't,
like her. Yeah,
don't-
she's nice.
Hey, you know, you should have told the name.
we don't know her name yet, so it's chill.
Dr. Lady Nice, woo.
Anyways, goodbye everybody.